What is it like taking your removal company from 2 trucks to 3 trucks? What are the growing pains? What are the different things you see? What is the differences for going from 1 truck to 2? Is there a difference going from 2 to 3 trucks? So the things that I noticed from going from 2 to 3 trucks, I noticed them very quickly. We went from 4 guys to 6 guys, and that doesn't seem like a huge difference, but now there's 2 extra guys that don't know what's going on. They're coming into a business that we do things in a consistent fashion, but they don't know what's going on. So having all of my training and systems in place is ideal. So what I've noticed in going in from 2 trucks to 3 trucks is that I need to have things more dialed in. When I went from 1 to 2, it was like nothing changed. There was a small group of guys, and it was just a little bit bigger, but it was still a small group of guys to where I put a lot of heavy attention into these people, and then they could understand things and what it is that I'm thinking, and so that they can perform these things consistently every single time on every single job. I'm trying to hire guys for being drivers. These guys are responsible for everything. So meaning that they're responsible for the truck, they're responsible for their crew member, they're responsible for the ETAs being sent. Now it's a team, obviously. You know, it's a team. It's not just the driver doing it all. It's the helper helping with a lot of this stuff. But the driver is responsible to make sure that the pictures are taken. They're responsible to make sure that the loading ramp is taken down. They're responsible for the load in the back and things falling and breaking and how you're stacking and loading. I don't have all this stuff cleaned up, and it needs to be cleaner. And I'm working on all that. You've seen all these SOP videos that are coming out, and I'm trying to make it to where it's as easy as possible for someone to be able to step into this business and immediately start moving and not need me to oversee every single little thing. There's another thing that I need to look at is my employees, right? When do I have to start looking at myself as the problem? When do I have to really take a look at me and my business and what it is that I'm doing and why people are leaving? And going from 2 to 3 trucks made it to where I realized that we are lacking in a lot of things, and our standards needs to rise. Not only our standards, but what is it that our training is. Having all of these SOPs, all the procedures, all the standards, everything is going to make it easier for me to go to 3 trucks, to 4 trucks, to 5 trucks. Because if I can standardize everything, if I can copy and paste and be like, boom, 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 I know exactly that this truck needs this amount of tools, they need this amount of blankets, they need this dolly, they need these wheels, they need these wraps and tapes and blah, blah, blahs. Knowing that it is going to be something that each truck needs, perfect. All of this makes a difference, and it's going to make it so much easier for me in my training, and it's going to make it easier for you in your training. Understand what it is you do, how you do it. Write it down, make it into a standard procedure. What are the what ifs? What are the contingencies? What are the things that are happening, so that way you can train it, and that way you don't have to be there, and they're not going to be calling you for every situation. Also, understanding your numbers. What is it that you're doing? How much does it cost to send a crew out, and what are the criteria for doing this? So as I'm moving in from 2 to 3 trucks, I didn't have all of my numbers all set. So I worked on it. What is the overall cost of going into somebody's houses, okay? Sending 1 truck with 2 guys to go into your house cost me $150, okay? So I need my minimum to be above that, and then I need my average to be way above that. What is it that we need to make so that way we understand that we're making money? Not guessing, we understand that we're making money. And this is something that going from 2 to 3 trucks has made me realize, because you have to get more organized as you grow. You can't just willy-nilly things. You have to have standards and processes to things. Overall, moving from 2 trucks to 3 trucks was a very good thing, and there was a lot of good learning curves in this. It's not the same as going into 2 trucks. 2 trucks is way easier to step into. There's not really much systematic changes going in from 1 to 2 trucks. Going in from the 2 to 3, that's when you start realizing you're very insufficient and you start needing more processes. You need more figures. You need to understand your business more so that way the things can run smoother and easier. That's what I've discovered in my business. How is it with yours? I would like to hear how it is going into your processes. Do you have 3 trucks? Do you have 6 trucks? Is there more to learn going into more stuff? I would love to hear your process. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers.